congratulations qualifying for Olympics. If given the both of you that Tokyo, you were ranked 10th in the men's doubles, and currently you're going as number one, former number one, and world three. So how has the journey been like for you?
Well, yeah, obviously, I think it's really good to obviously qualify for a second Olympics. I think, yeah, the journey from the previous Olympics to this Olympics has definitely been quite fruitful. I think we've definitely grown as a pair. I think we've had some really good wins. I think tournaments that we've always want to win, and I think we've as badminton players, we've definitely grown um, a lot more mature, and yeah, we are really looking forward to play our second Olympics in Paris.
Satwik, your take on this? Like, you resonate to what Chirag says, or do you have something else to add on?
Whatever Shetty Bhai says, it's final. But yeah, whatever, like as Chirag said, yeah, it's been a good season for us after 2021. First Olympics was very exciting as it was first for us, and we don't know how things will be, how much pressure will be. So after that, we have won some major tournaments that helped us. I mean, for the tournament. So looking forward for this Olympics. Yeah.
You both unanimously, have declared Paris to be your favorite venue. And since the Olympics is also happening in Paris, like how special is Paris for you? And what makes it special for you?
Yeah, obviously, I think we love playing in Paris. We've won twice in Paris also. We've had some really good performances over the years. Like since the first time we played in Paris back in 2017, I think we've always liked playing in Paris. So I think also uh, apart from playing well, I think we've always enjoyed being in the city as well. I think it's definitely a really good city to be in, and yeah, I think that's one of the reasons, both on and off the court, that makes it quite special for us.
All right, all right. This, like you mentioned, this is your second Olympics and everything, and since you already know how big of an event that an Olympic is, so what kind of preparations, or and you considering how your journey has been in the last Olympic cycle, so how are you preparing differently from considering the just the environment and the atmosphere over there? So what are your preparations on the same?
Uh, yeah, I mean, we were thinking a lot before, I mean, past 2 months back, like how to prepare and all. Then we had a call with Dravid sir. Then he told like just keep it very simple. Just don't try so much of other things and keep it very simple. From then, I let it go everything and just do whatever makes it happy and comfortable for you. No need to try something which is not comfortable for you, and keep it very simple and go with the flow. So that's what I'm thinking from the past 1 month, and just being in my zone, enjoying myself, no pressure, nothing. Just go there and we'll see what will happen. So nothing, no other thoughts in mind.
Okay, so keeping it simple is your mantra. When we talk about badminton, and considering you both have literally pioneered the whole men's double movement in India, considering you have performed from a level to here. So, and your journey is also was somewhere it didn't happen initially at the beginning, and with time you both came together as a pair and done differently. So now when people look up to you as role models, what do you feel about it from the junior to the senior level? So how does it feel?
Yeah, I think it's been a very good journey. I think, like you said, both of us come from very different backgrounds, and to pair up back in 2016 for the first time, and then um, eventually becoming the number one pair in the world. I think it's been a very, very gratifying journey. We've had our share of highs and lows, but I think what one thing has been a constant is that we've definitely made a lot of memories, and yeah, I think it's been a very, very fruitful journey.
All right, all right. Each time when we mention badminton, so there is one name that will always going to be there. It's Gopi Sir's name. And Satwik, you have already mentioned him to be the magician behind. So, how has his role influenced you both? And has there been any instance that, where you were down in a match and suddenly his mantra changed the whole game for you?
It works for me all the time. I've been in academy for almost 12 years, and uh, he's legend. I mean, if he's not there, there is no badminton in India for sure. Like there are lot many players here, and I grew up watching all the seniors when I was very junior. I grew up watching Pranay Anna, Srikanth Anna, then lot many seniors, Sindhu, Akka, Saina Devi. So it's been a great journey, but yeah, I mean, recently after before COVID, he stopped traveling. Then after COVID, he started traveling again. So then I think it's the first tournament, Indonesia Open. I remember he came for the match and he sat for the match, and he won't say anything. He'll just see and smile. Like there was some crucial situation where its score was like something 16 or something like that, and I was seeing behind. Then he's just smiling. It's not smile, it's some grace from his eyes. So then everything is down for me. Like, okay, nothing to worry. Everything is under control. So the tournament, we won our first Super 1000 tournament in Indonesia Open. So having him behind is always helpful and grateful for me. Like whenever I'm intense, I look at him. Then he's like, okay, calm down, nothing to worry. Everything is under control. Even in the Asian Games, he was there behind sitting us. So yeah.
That's nice. Chirag, do you have a say on this?
Yeah, I think similar to what Satwik said, uh, he's done a lot for Indian badminton. I think whether it be Saina, Sindhu, I think there's been a movement with so many players coming in from his academy. I think he's had a very big role to play in the rise of Indian badminton. I think a lot of credit goes to him for that.
Yeah, truly, truly. It's interesting that we saw that Chirag, especially with you, that your grandmother, that after each tournament or each event that you play, that she puts up a post or a story. And Satwik, with you, it's your brother whom you said that he's being the backbone for you. So, what was their reaction when they, when you became the world number one, or when you've been qualified to Paris now?
Yeah, so I think for me, yeah, like you said, I think always after winning a tournament or something, I just go and meet my grandmother. I think she's the most happiest when she sees uh, um, that medal when I come back home. I think and to see her happy, I think it makes it even more special. I think the amount of work that you put in, countless hours of work that you put in, I think it's to make people around you happy, your family happy, and to see them happy when you win the big tournaments, the big medals. I think it makes the journey even more special. So yeah, I think whenever like I try to perform as good as possible to the best of my abilities, and I hope to get many more medals and click many more pictures with her.
Truly, we look forward to that. Satvik and your brother, anything?
I mean, there are a lot many things to tell about him, but yeah, we haven't celebrated anything. We'll celebrate soon. Maybe, hopefully, he will be there in Paris. He will be traveling there, so hopefully to see him there, and we do good there and celebrate himself.
Okay, okay. Chirag, you mentioned, right, that there are a lot many people involved just to make, as a sports person's journey and everything. And you have been, you both have been associated with the foundation for a really longer time. And so, what do you think that foundations like GoSports, what is their role in, building a sporting journey for an athlete, and also how we have able to achieve that with both of you? Like, how has your journey with GoSports been?
I think it's been a very long journey. I think we've been associated with GoSports for the past 10 years now. It's been a decade, and I think when we joined like GoSports, I think we were, if I'm not wrong, if we were playing under 17, under 19 at that time. We were still quite young. Uh, Probably after Sindhu and no, Shrikant and Pranoy, I think we were this next batch of badminton players who were inducted. So I think it's been a phenomenal journey. I think the interventions in various things like physio, uh, um, like getting Matthias also, like I think especially in the past 2 years, like supporting him when we didn't, the initial few months when we didn't have the contract with contract signed with Matthias through Sai. It was GoSports who stepped forward and helped us get his services, and I think that was just before the Thomas Cup that we won. And those 2-3 weeks of practice before the Thomas Cup proved extremely beneficial for us. And I think these small interventions that they keep doing, I think like it changes the whole dynamics um, for the sports persons. I think these small interventions really help athletes to go one step higher, because they don't really need to worry about funding and everything, because all they have to do is to focus and get those big wins and those big medals, and rest everything will be taken care of. So I think Go Sports has definitely been a huge backbone for us. I think all the all the people working there have been very, I feel, very positive, and they have a very positive outlook towards Indian sports in general, and not just us as athletes, but sport in general. So I think it's really been a very fruitful and, like I said, a happy journey being part of GoSports for the past decade.
Right. Thank you. Satwik, would you like to add to that?
Uh, yeah, I mean, as Chirag said, it becomes much easier for athlete to focus only on game. Whenever we need, they are just one call away. Whatever the problem, whatever the time is, they immediately response and give lot of solutions. And I mean, the best solution was like I joined with Advani sir recently, like 1 year back. My psychologist. I think that was the best move I have done. It's been past 1 year as working with him. So from then, I became. It got much easier for me as a player to play and all these things. So I mean, it's been almost 10 years. I think, as Chirag said, when I was under 15, he was under 17. That time I joined. That time nobody was willing to take the doubles players, but that time GoSports came and took the doubles players, and from then there was no looking back. They were always supporting us, and whatever you need, it will be there on the time. And we get to connect to the other players as well. It's not only badminton players all the time. I got a lot of friends from the other events as well. Sailing, I have Vishnu, is very best friend, and I had Satyan before. He was very close to. We have a lot of friends from GoSports as well, and the classes from the. I think the recent one with the Dravid sir is like I got like mind blowing. Like it gives me a lot of solutions with one interview only. Like just 30 minutes call, I got all my answers. I was troubling from last time, so I think being in GoSports, it's really grateful and thankful for them.
Thank you so much. I think Dinesh and I, we both like agree. Just hope that we see that this partnership going for another decade or so. So yeah, thank you. You had mentioned about Matthias. So how has his coaching experience helped you in your sport? Like both of you, what has individually it has helped you, and then collectively, what has been his contribution to your game?
I think working with Matthias for the past 3 years now. I think we started working initially in back in 2021, and I think it's changed our outlook towards um, how we approach the game. I think and, there are obviously a lot of technical aspects to it, but apart from that, whether it be being professional, being, I think, when you are on the court, to give your best, it doesn't really matter if you're training for 3-4 hours at one go. What really matters is how much quality and how much motivation you have in those 60, 70, 80 minutes of practice, is what truly matters. And we've really learned a lot from him, I think. And yeah, the journey has been phenomenal with him.
Satwik, would you like to add?
Yeah, we became a lot more professionals when he came, as in like being on time, being disciplined, and we got to learn so much from him, as he was like, he played recently, and it's not like he played like 10 years back, and he played with the current generation. I mean, our level, our batch also. So it makes much more easier behind, like, he and Gopi Sir normally sits together, then it becomes much more easy for us. Just we need to play, that's it, everything take care. Like he plans like very smartly, he manages everything. He know how to handle our bodies, especially because we are tall and we may get injured frequently. So he handles that as well, and he plans training sessions very smartly. And I think, as Chirag said, the one thing I would surely take it is we became a lot more professionals, as in taking care of ourselves, sleeping on time, eating right food, and keeping it very simple, and just play only for 1 hour, but giving your 100%. It's not like there is no easy session for us. If you play 30 minutes also, it will be very intense. So that that makes like work that works for us most of the time.
Quantity over quality. As a nation that who's still trying to excel in different sports, like what do you think that can be the plans for to increase the badminton space in India?
I think in Hyderabad and Bangalore, I think it's pretty much maxed out. The facilities have truly been it's gone more than it's needed, I feel sometimes. But apart from these two cities, I think uh, I think badminton has obviously become very big in India. The number of people who are playing badminton is phenomenal. But apart from that, I think what we really need right now, I think, is more than badminton courts. We need good stadiums, I think, where and stadiums in each district of the country, and um, because I think right now all players around India have to go to these 1-2 centers in and around Bangalore, Hyderabad, or Guwahati for that matter, because not a lot of places have uh, badminton coaching, good coaching center. So I think every district should have a stadium, like a multi-purpose hall or a stadium where not just badminton but all other sports can be played, so that all the young kids in that district can actually decide what sport they want to pick up. And I think if we really want to become a sporting nation, then I think we need to make sports compulsory in the curriculum in school, so that um, every kid plays at least one sport, picks up at least one sport. It can be badminton, it can be football, it can be cricket, or any other sport. But they should pick up one sport, so that because it's not just to become a professional athlete, but it helps in your overall development, and it can really help you in, even if you don't play professional sport, it can help you in your everyday life, and it can help you manage your work life balance. So I think that um, we should actually introduce sports in the curriculum in the schools. I think that is quite important.
All right. Quickly, if you could give me in one line that one lesson that badminton has taught you. We'll go with Chirag first.
One thing that badminton has taught
Yeah.
me,
No, the badminton, like just being able to play a sport has taught you.
uh, to be, I think, to be professional.
Okay.
I think badminton has definitely taught me to be professional and to be hardworking. I think that is one thing which badminton has taught me a lot.
What about you, Satwik? What would it be?
Mm, For me, badminton is a happy place.
Oh, okay, nice.
Uh, uh,
All right.
Without badminton, I think I can't be happy.
That's nice. Okay, so technically you both have been a tale of two states, and if each one of you had to define your partnership in a song or a movie dialogue, or probably a movie name also, what would you say? And you cannot call it two states because I called just said it. So yeah, it has to be something else.
A song of fire and ice.
Nice. Okay, who is fire? Who is ice?
I am fire, he's ice.
Ah, nice. Sathi, what would you say?
Yeah, that app for us, that fire and ice.
Even you agree to that. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Has there been, like, since you work as a team and everything, so has there been any instances that you had a fight just before match or during the match and kind of remove everything on the opponent and come back like
Mm,
nothing has happened?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
never.
Never, never, never.
Gotcha. All right, all right. So, I mean, this one question that I was very curious to ask is regarding your celebrations because I think it has everything. It has the proper masala, probably the bromance, what you see, and it's like a proper celebratory kind of thing which you would like, which you, as an audience, I would love athletes to see. So, do you practice this also? Like, just very curious to ask this because
No, no. I think if we start practicing that, then what we really want to do on the court, that will never happen. That is to win the match.
I mean, technically this is after winning the match. I'm like, because each time when I see, I'm like, how are they so accurate every time?
The only time we actually rehearsed, and not rehearsed, as in s- spoke to each other and danced was, I think, after Korea Open, we did the Gangnam Style.
Yes.
That was after we won, and
Yes.
then we were like, let's do the Gangnam Style. Apart from that, I think it always comes out naturally.
Okay, that's nice. The Olympic slogan is Games Wide Open. So, what would your message to the competitors or the athletes participating in Paris would be?
I think it's to enjoy being at the Olympics. It's unlike any other event you've been part of. I think to be just be part of the Olympics, I think it's an incredible feeling to know that you're playing amongst the best s- players in their sport. To be amongst them, having food together, having spending time together, doing gym together. I think it's a feeling which is second to none. I think it's an incredible feeling. So go out there and have fun.
Satvik, would you like to add?
Yes, I agree. That is the only thing. Go there and have fun. I mean, it's a great feeling to be in Olympics. The first time we went, it was something really special. All sports players want to be there, and it's a dream for many other athletes. So if you're getting a chance there, go there and yeah, obviously you want to perform well, but I mean, don't take it so much pressure to your head. I mean, it will get affected if you take so much pressure. But give there and give your 100% and enjoy as much you can.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for giving us your time for this, and hope you enjoyed it. And wish you all the best for Olympics.
Yes.